Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. This is Alex&Olena review channel, and in this video we're gonna review, unpack and see how they fit Gazelle Bold in color black and white originals. Let's see what's inside the box. There's the shoes. This is the shoes in color black and white. They're made of suede and they have triple bold white sole. Also inside of the box there's the black shoelaces. So there's two pair of shoelaces, one of them white. They was on the top of the they was on in the shoes, and another one was extra, the black shoelaces. This is a close-up look for the sneakers. In the bold version, it looks like three soles stuck on the top of each other. From the front, they look a little bit like a bowling shoes. At first it threw me off, but then I start to like it. On both sides there is gold gazelle lettering, and in my opinion, black, white and gold looks pretty cool. Most of other shoes I have from Adidas have Adidas logo on the back, but this one doesn't, which is good. That's enough logo already on there. Shoes on look like it's made from textured material, and it's thin, and also look kinda cheap. As well as the laces, they look kinda like a cheap laces. At first I thought that soles are nice and grippy, but then I discovered that they are sometimes slippery on some wet surfaces. In my opinion, this shoe goes pretty true to the size. They're not too narrow and not too wide. Today I put these shoes through real test. I'm gonna take them out of the box, and I'm gonna go for 3 miles walk. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna feel after it, see what part of my feet they're gonna turn into like grinded meat. And I'm gonna tell you how I feel after I'm done with my 3 miles walk in Gazelle Bold. Alright, let's talk about what it was like to put in the shoes for the first time. Right out of the box, these shoes feel solid. As soon as I tried them on, I noticed they fit comfortably, even with the thicker socks, which I usually wear when I try new shoes for the first time. They have snug but relaxed feet, no tight spots, and cushioning felt nice underfoot. I took them out for the first walk and tried them on different surfaces. On a few concrete areas where it still was wet after the rain, I did notice they were a little bit slippery. Something to keep in mind if you are wearing them during wet or humid weather. Chunky sole is a bonus. When you are walking on a dusty or dirty road, the suede upper stays cleaner because it sits higher off the ground. I also noticed that these are definitely a little heavier than my other platform sneakers, not in a bad way, but weight is there. And those are my first impressions after that 70 minutes walk. I am just finished my 3.5 miles walk, and it's about 71 minutes. It took me. This is how shoes look like. I was trying to walk through like different types of surface, like a concrete. I tried to walk on a dirt trail. I tried to walk on a even muddy dirt trail. The things I noticed, so first, the shoes is made from suede. Like it's not a good idea to wear when it's rainy, and they're a little bit slippery, especially on some type of concrete and some like wooden pieces, wooden parts. So if you, let's say you wear them on a travel and you know that you're gonna walk maybe like hike in some halfway mountain trail, or you need to cross some wooden bridge, it's not a good idea because they can be slippery when it's wet, when the surface is wet. They surprisingly did not give me any blisters, but I was wearing nice socks, and I just noticed some soreness on this part of my leg. So that's where they might start to give you blisters if you have really short socks. Yeah. It was rainy. I stepped in a couple of the puddles of water, and my feet did not get wet or anything. But again, if you want them to look more or less nice, you're probably gonna need to avoid wearing them in a rainy condition. There's a lot of water, humidity, dirt, because it's gonna be hard to clean, and they're gonna look like something not so pretty really quick. So yeah, they are nice, they're relatively comfortable, but they are not built for all kind of conditions, and they might take a little bit more efforts to keep them nice and clean. So yeah, that's my thoughts after walking 3.5 miles with them. So first, what I noticed, they look cool. They look cool and they fit nice with the dress, with the short dress, with the long dress, with the gym outfit, with jeans and everything else. So another thing what is good about these shoes, because even though they're suede, suede it's kind of hard to take care, and if it's getting dirty, you need to be extra careful when you're cleaning it. Because this one have a high platform. Usually, in my case, when I was walking through the dirt, the platform get dirty, but there's not too much dirt goes on the shoes itself. So this is good side about Gazelle Bold, that they are high and platform in a way protecting the shoes. And they're relatively comfortable so far. They did not give me any blisters, which is super surprising because my favorite Adidas Forum give me like major blister on the side, and this one didn't, even though I was wearing them always, often, every day for the last 2 weeks, 2+ weeks. And now let's talk about cons. These shoes, they for some reason not as breathable like some other Adidas models. They probably not your everyday shoes for some hot states like Texas, Louisiana. Another con, Adidas doesn't want to give you any discount even if you use your points, like 20% off voucher. They don't want to give you any discount on the shoes. So if you want to find them for cheaper, you need to go everywhere looking for cashback codes, buy on the third-party sites, go in a Facebook marketplace, and all that stuff. So a second con, it's the price. One more downside of the shoes, they kind of heavy. Even though I have multiple Adidas shoes what have a platform, I have Superstar Benega, Adidas Forum Bold, Hoops Bold, and none of them is heavy as this. So this is you can feel it after you wear it for a couple hours. So this is something else to take into consideration. And another con, it's that they are suede. It's harder to take care of. It's just make it not your everyday shoes. They're gonna be harder to clean. You cannot really go out in the rain. You need to make sure that there's not too much dirt going on them, and that's why there's 4 major cons what I found. These shoes definitely deliver on style. They got classic and modern look in the same time, and they're easy to dress up and down. But with that appearance, you do have to sacrifice a bit of comfort and practicality. They're not the lightest sneakers out there, and the grip could be better on a wet surface. They're great for casual wear and short walks, but probably not the best pair of shoes if you want to take them on your trip and explore city for an hours. I would give them 6 out of 10 because they're nice, they fit well with everything, but price, lack of breathability, the fact that they're not as breathable, weight of the shoes, and that they're made of suede only make me rank them 6 out of 10. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next videos.